After completing this unit of work, I think I should be awarded something like an A minus or so. Because although I tried my best in most of the things that we did, the end result wasn't really that good. Well, the game wasn't very well received and it was overall kind of a failure. However, we did have a rather extensive plan and we tried our best in everything, so I guess that makes up for it. In the activity, I played the role of sort of managing the group. So, for example, writing down ideas and also trying to improve it to make it a bit more feasible. And I also thought of one or two scenarios where we could, if in case we ran into problems, we could improve on what we did and also fix any obstacles that we run into. For the first time that we did the activity, I was sort of the person who explained everything to the people. And in the second round, although I wasn't explaining, I learned from the past mistakes, and instead became a sort of a setup person who would set up the pool to what we needed before the game even began in order to maximize time efficiency. Overall, I don't think our group was as successful as some of the others. One of the things was that no one really listened to our group. Even when we tried to get their attention, they just wouldn't listen. Another thing was that we weren't really as well organized as some of the other groups. Since our activity was rather confusing at times and extremely prone on details, we really needed to have everyone work together and understand the game, but that might not have happened. Through this activity, I learned that large groups of people are really hard to handle and that you need a very good plan in order to control them. If we could do this activity again, we would probably first make something that was um, less complicated so that people would understand it more. And one key understanding that I learned after doing the rescue activities was that rescuing is not an easy thing. Most people probably just think that rescuing is as simple as jumping into water and just dragging people out. But after looking at the websites online and making the rescue video, I realized that there are actually many more steps to rescuing than I first imagined. And what roles did I do when completing the rescue activities was sort of a artistic director. I sort of told people what to do and where to stand, and I also did the filming because, well, I did the filming. I guess there isn't really that much of a reason behind it. Um, Other than that, I also did the editing for the video, which I pieced together and I put the voiceovers together and also made the entire thing flow smoothly, etc. And that's about it. Thank you.